One of the challenges is that we work with a lot of very successful business owners who go out and invest in other businesses by buying them. And that creates sometimes things that we call control groups or affiliated service groups, depending on how they set it up. And we really want to know this before they close the transaction, so that if we need to, we can modify the plan. Rachel, you want to tell them a little bit about what a controlled group is?
A control group, so they can be a few different ways, but if you own a business 100% and you want to buy and own another business at least 80%, then you have created a control group. So for testing purposes, we look at those two companies as being under the same plan. So another thing to know, and not necessarily related to control groups, but if you're looking to buy a business, we want to know if another plan exists for this other company. If it doesn't, that makes it a lot easier for us. You're just a control group and we look at you as one whole big company, family all together. But if there is another plan involved, then at least there's a transition period of the year after you purchase your business. We can test and run and make sure that the plans are still operating before we merge the plans together. So that is nice. But again, we need to know these things ahead of time to prepare ourselves, make sure the plan we know you have is in good order. It has to pass the non-discrimination testing at that time before you buy your other business, because we cannot do amendments to make things more functional during your transition period.
We design your retirement plans to fit the life that you had at the time we started the design and the entities that you owned and that you were invested in. So when you acquire another one, we need to look to make sure it's still working the way you want it to. Because this other entity could have a lot of non-owner employees that now causes more contributions to start going to employees and not to just the business owner. And we might want to tweak that design before you close that deal.